Hello, my name is Roberto Parras, and today we'll be discussing a flipped lesson. Today we'll be talking about counting to 10 in Spanish, which is an introductory subject and material. First, we have 1, which translates to uno in Spanish. Pronounce uno. So uno is probably the easiest word that we remember as kids, simply because of the game Uno. For those who don't, the double O makes a U sound, and then simply the no at the end. Put those together, you get uno. Really easy. 2 translates to dos in Spanish. Another really easy number to remember. Simply the English word do and add an S at the end. And you get that word dos. And then another easy way to remember it is also the card game made by the Uno creators named Dos. 3 translates to tres. So 3 Spanish is quite simple. Again, it's that English word tres, but you don't emphasize too much on the Y. Just leave it as that. So just tres. And then 4 translates to cuatro. This is a more tricky one. You just pretty much pronounce the 2-syllable pronunciations he gave you very slowly. It's cuatro, put it all together. And you get 4. Another really easy way to remember it is quad equals 4. So you like those first 3 letters that say qua. It's a very easy way to memorize it. So yeah, so qua and then the second syllable tro. Next we have 5, which translates to cinco. 5 in Spanish is quite simple and one of the easier words. It has that first syllable pronunciation word of seen in English, and then just add the co at the end, put it all together, you get cinco. And a way that people remember it a lot is from Cinco de Mayo, which is celebrated in Central America, Latin America, and sometimes here in the United States. Next we have 6, which translates to seis. 6 would probably be the easiest way to pronounce it in Spanish. Is an easier word to pronounce in Spanish was because it's just an English word of seis. And then a very popular Netflix show is Seis Manos, and that's very popular in Mexico and Central America, and that's a very easy way to remember it as well. Seis Manos, which means 6 hands. And then back to, seis. Next we got 7, which translates to siete. 7 is probably by far the most trickiest number to pronounce in Spanish. Again, it's another word that you have to pronounce the syllables very slowly. So you got the siete. Say it all together really quick, you get siete. In Mexico and in other Latin American countries, the siete enanos are very popular, which translates to the 7 doors. 8 translates to ocho. This is probably an easier, difficult word, simply because you get that first regular English word of O in the beginning and then add a cho at the end. Say it really quickly, you get ocho. And then in Spanish culture, there's a lot of uses of ochos. Like one big one is the pool. Like you have a pool, you use a 8 ball. And it's viaje de la bola ocho, which translates to like pretty much like all I need is 8 ball to get really common saying when playing pool. Next we have 9, which translates to nueve. 9 is also a bit difficult, but it's like it looks harder than it is to pronounce it. The 2 syllables nueve, say it quickly, nueve, and keep in mind that this is the most important probably set of syllables for you to pronounce it correctly, and then that just comes naturally. And then soccer is really big in Latin American countries, Spain, and Central American countries, and the original numero 9, which is the original number 9 for soccer players, Brazilian Ronaldo. He's famous for wearing the number 9. And then we have 10, which is pronounced diez. Definitely easier than it looks. The trick is for that syllable of how you pronounce it, yes. You emphasize more on the very first one and not so much on the second one. Another way is like a very common Hispanic last name is Diaz. You just replace the A with an E and then you get Diaz. And then again, probably the greatest actor of all time, Messi, number 10, number 10. And then to recap, we'll start from 0 and then we'll go all the way up to 10. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 y 10.